All right, hello and welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're making it a great Saturday. Got some GACs to play today. Got my low quitter account here, about 10 million galactic power. Then I've got my Lex Talionis account, about 1.7 million galactic power now. I checked that. We're fighting up against a pretty big opponent again. So we'll do the best we can to beat a few of the teams and see what happens, I suppose. All right. I think I'm just going to jump right in and get started. If anybody in chat has any questions, things they want to talk about, happy to have your questions. I'll do account reviews if people want me to take a look at their stuff. Always fun. All right, let's take a look at my opponent, Simppa. 12.3 million galactic power on my opponent. 4.7 in ships. That's really got to be about everything, right? 7.6 in characters. Galactic War Battles won 36,000. That puts them, what, 8.5 years. The guild is NOK Raiders of Rohan. Oh, great. They've got the new ship. Fantastic. All right, let's take a look here. We've got capital ships. Leviathan and Profundity are 6 stars, but they're in there. Executor is 7. Negotiator, Malevolence, all that stuff. Punishing 1 up and running at 3 stars. That already at 3 stars makes a pretty significant difference to how the negotiator, the executor fleet works. Pretty crazy. I fought that in Fleet Arena a couple times, and I killed the punishing 1 very quickly. But there's something going on with that starting lineup. Let me see this. Wanted dead by 1. Empire capital ship gains speed. The start of the enemy capital ship's turn, all enemies lose crit damage. Inflict breach on themselves. Okay. Maybe that's where they got to the ult so fast, because I mean, it only took me like 2 turns to beat the punishing 1, but the enemy capital ship still got to the ult like instantly. Yeah, so for sure he's going to have that on defense. All right. All 8 Galactic Legends. Skywalker, Revan, Third Sister, Maul, Afra. He's got most of the stuff here. Let's just check the newer stuff. Gungans are done. Galactic Republic. Queen Amidala's done. And we know that Bokatman's on defense. So he's got all the stuff. He's got all the stuff. If he has both Leviathan and that version of the Executor on defense, I don't know that I can beat it. Let's mess around in here, just see if there's anything this Profundity can do. Okay, let's go in. So we've got to kill that ship first. But we can't get any crits on it, right? Or at least this ship can't get crits. So there's 2 turns. And then it's dead. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what changes in this matchup so significantly, but you see there, they just crushed my Outrider in one shot. Didn't even have Death Mark on, I don't think. And then we quickly look like we're establishing control here, right? We've peeled away the... Is that passive still going? Wait. What just happened? So this ship came in and it got the 100% protection up from the punishing one's passive, but the punishing one is dead. It has been punished. The has been punished one is gone. All right, there's the Hound's Tooth. This didn't get the protection up, though. So, okay. Slave 1 gets protection up when it comes in. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong. Okay. I might need a 3rd reinforcement against this team, because they do kill one of my ships pretty quickly, and it just makes it take forever to get to the alt. Double Wallace says, hey. Darth Robbery says, good morning. Jar Jar says, hi, all. Can't have it on defense. The marquee was before GAC lock, or after GAC lock. I see. Are you sure about that? I guess so. I guess it was, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but so, I mean, for a lot of that battle, they only had 2 ships on the field, but they get to the alt instantly. It's crazy. It's crazy, this fleet. So yeah, I don't even know. At the start of the battle or when reinforced, I mean, seriously, this ship didn't seem like it did any... You know what? You know what it might be? It might be that I have to ignore that and just kill Xanadu Blood like always. In the lineup I just fought, he had 3 attackers, and he had the Xanadu Blood. So maybe it's a mistake to kill the punishing one first. Maybe I still just kill Xanadu Blood first. Okay. I'm gonna refresh this and try it again. And see if the problem is actually Xanadu Blood. We'll bring in more rebels. Sandy Madness says, good afternoon, and all you Swgoh junkies. Nice. Stealth also gets dispelled. Oh, so there is a bug with it continuing its passive even after it's dead. Okay, come on. All right, there we go. Death Mark, that's just over instantly. So this is coming down to the same thing, right? The battle looks quite a bit like it did last time. Just their damage is so much higher than it used to be. Alright, let's do a spin move here. And then we'll do a basic. Let's see if we can... Okay. Yuck. All right, Houndstooth. Just call in some more reinforcements here. It's going to take forever for us to get to the alt. Without the Oot Rider, this is doomed. Look at that. I just got breach on myself for whatever I did right there. Yeah, the punishing one's passive is still active. And we can't get rid of breach now, apparently? Why does he not get rid of breach? Okay. Alright, there's the locked buffs. I believe the alt will be up next time his capital ship takes a turn. And we're still at 82%. Okay. Yep. So now we gotta kill Houndstooth. There's only one small chance for us to do that. And that's if we manage to land buff immunity on him. Alright, here we go. We've got... Oh, come on. He cleanses him instantly. Yeah, no, that's doomed. That's crazy. I guess I have to practice my executor versus executor mirror matches. DL, my dear, how are you? I'm just fine, honey. Thanks for asking. Got your postcard. Oh, man. Did you guys know that I rode motorcycle for like most of my life? Big motorcycle guy. I got my first motorcycle when I was 8 years old. And I had it till I was in my 40s. And like a lot of people, started, you know, my kids started growing up, and I started thinking, well, I just don't know if this motorcycle thing is responsible for me now. I never crashed the motorcycle, never went down on the road. But I started thinking, man, if I do that now, can't leave my little girl without a daddy, so. Yep. I was thinking about that the other day. I was kind of pining for my motorcycle. I was thinking it'd be a really good day to get out there and ride. You know, the weather gets a certain way, and you got to go somewhere, and you start thinking to yourself, man, I would love to be on two wheels right now. Or at least I do. There's a point where you ride a motorcycle where you go from not getting it to getting it. And then the motorcycle starts to become more like something that you're wearing instead of something that you're riding. Like, it just does what you want it to do. Or at least that's how it was for me. I was in my 20s when I finally, like, where it really clicked. Yeah. When I was a kid, I lived in the middle of nowhere, South Dakota, and the ditches are really deep and wide next to the road because it snows all the time, and they need a place to plow the snow off the road and push it in. And if the ditches are flat, or the road is, if the ditches are shallow or the road is flat, then the snow piles up and it just creates a trough, and the snow just goes crazy, right? So they build these big, deep ditches next to the road, and that way, you know, the first couple feet of snow, they can snow plow into the ditch. But for a kid on a motorcycle, the driveway then becomes a ramp where you come out of the ditch and try to jump over to your driveway. I did that a lot when I was a kid, and it went badly for me a few times. I crashed my motorcycle pretty hard a couple times. But never on the road. It was always the off-road stuff that got me. Looking back now, though, I'm surprised I made it out alive. I did really stupid stuff when I was a kid on that bike. Really dumb stuff. I think the worst wreck I ever had on my motorcycle, that little motorcycle when I was a kid, I was out in the field, and I don't know, I was trying to do stunts out in the field, and I hit this section of plowed furrow at the edge of the road, and it started to pull my motorcycle in, and I had to get out of there before the motorcycle went in, because if the motorcycle actually went into the plowed furrow, that's just going to stop the wheels, and you're just going to flip off the front of your bike. It's going to be bad, right? So, oh, he's playing again. He's finishing me up. So when my bike started to slide over, I way overcorrected. I cranked the bike and tried to get it to go the other way. And man, I went way too far, and the bike leaned over, and by the time I got it straightened up, I was going across the road this way, and I just went off the road into the ditch and into the barbed wire fence. Got all wrapped up in the barbed wire. Oh my God, that was brutal. I got cut up. I looked like I was straight out of a horror movie after that. I went home, my shirt was all bloody, my pants were all bloody. Tore up my shoes. Cut one of my shoes really bad. That was dumb. BB Aftermath says, I've been struggling against P1 mirrors. Yep. All right, let's get in here and take a look. See if we can ride down our opponent. We've got Queen Amidala. We've had success with Bane against that, so maybe take a look at Bane in here. Relic 9 on these Jedi, though. Look at this. He made the commitment to going all the way for that event. He didn't go all the way for the raid because Queen isn't Relic 9, so. But yeah, Relic 7, Relic 9 on these guys, and Padme in the team too. So we're going to have to be pretty careful with that. We got Jabba here. He cleared all of my stuff in one shot, so I don't know if I can take the Night Sisters team against Jabba, or if I just have to try to bring a Galactic Legend in here and get it done. Bokatman here. And we've got some kind of Dash Rendar team with Enfys Nest and the Enfys Nest Kron. So we'll have to take some damage in there. Here we've got Sir Junda with Malicos. We've beat that before with Jedi, but maybe I'll just take a Galactic Legend here. We've got the Eth Koth. Datacron here with a Qui-Gon Jinn team. Got Radis down here. And then we've got Phoenix. So this whole zone is like bring your high damage teams, right? Because this has a lot of recovery. This is a team with a lot of recovery. This has a lot of recovery. And that. So, yeah, it's interesting defense. I think Radis should still work here. Right? The Rogue One stuff should still work here. Now, we've fought this before, where as soon as we come in, there's no Anakin on the team. That's interesting. We fought this before where they just make a beeline for Radis and they just kill him straight up. Because I don't have a tank for this team. Which is unfortunate. I really need to build this K2SO. If I put him in, then I lose my Datacron. But then at least it's less... Yeah, I was going to say it's less likely that they'll kill Radis, but they'll just kill that tank in a heartbeat. He'll be dead instantly. So I really need to relic a tank for this team. Getting to the point where that's going to no longer be optional. Alright, let's take a look with Mon Mothma and see what we've got. We've got this Datacron and this one that are both Rogue One. Let's see. Gain 100% max health, protection, offense. It's 20 speed if Jyn Erso is an ally. She assists whenever somebody uses an ability. This has got a lot better mechanics, so we're going to use this one. And if it goes true to form, then I just have to struggle with it until we get to our hope and hope them into the dust. We're just going to get the foresight off of here. It's going right back on anyway. All right, let's get the foresights off of all these guys. And I've got tenacity up, so I can't. With the tenacity up, I can't put the buff immunity on. We really want to get buff immunity on to Windu here. Okay, try this. Get some cleansing. Come on now. Alright, there we go. Now we can get the buff immune. Stunned. Thought we could get buff immunity. Okay. Well, let's just start working on Qui-Gon every time he's open. I guess that's the way we're going to have to do it with all the stuns and buffs that we've got here. This will hit Qui-Gon. Let's just do that. And then get as many of these guys as we can. Stop, Yoda. Yoda's going crazy. Well. Oh boy. Okay, let's restore some health. Get our little extra guy back. That is really a lot of buffs from Yoda. Yoda is just going like crazy with that. And then dodged. Foresight dodge I don't mind, but then dodging everything that's not foresighted. Okay. Can't kill Yoda. This is absolutely crazy. Yoda's made out of paper. Alright, well, let's just put it on, well, I was going to say let's put it on auto and kill Eth Koth, but I guess I'm not going to do that either. The recovery from Eth, I guess, is too much. We killed Mason and Qui-Gon, though. Yeah, well, maybe we just gotta hope that he gets stuck on Leia at this point. First battle fought, we dropped, so. All right, I feel like there's stuff that we can use to clean that up. And this then, what do we use here? Some kind of Jedi team. Use some Jedi here. What would you guys use against Phoenix? You got a go-to team that you could use against Phoenix? Playlist says hello. Hey, Playlist. What do you guys use against Phoenix when you see them? I think maybe we'll CLS this Radis team. You CLS here. Then we should be able to use Jedi or something against the Phoenix. We need something with a lot of damage here. Support allied starts their turn dispel. Whenever support ally inflicts a debuff, and they gain stuff. Support Kron. Should we use the Remnant there? Does Imperial Remnant get this done? So we could CLS this Remnant. And then I feel like we've beat this before with Triumvirate. We could also just use a Galactic Legend there. Malicos Relic 5. That should give us some time, right? This is Fulcrum. So the risk is if we bring in Triumvirate, then Fulcrum just annihilates my Savage in one hit. Alright, let's take a look at this Datacron. Immune to healing immunity. Whenever he assists, he deals bonus massive damage which can't be evaded. Wait, what? When Pow assists, he deals bonus massive damage which can't be evaded. Okay. What the heck? When he assists. When's he gonna assist? Always, right? Remember, Rebel uses an attack. Okay, so it's only on Radis's. There's not many ways to pull in an assist here. Expose for 1 turn. Bonus massive damage. Boris Balkan says, I got owned by Datacrons in the first round. Now I'm facing 36 level 9 Datacrons in the second round. Wow, that is a lot of Datacrons. All right, so if we take in CLS here, we can pretty quickly kill POW. So the question is, can we kill POW, turn back around, and also get Radis before he gets to the ult? That's what's on the menu in front of us right now. We've got to be able to kill POW, and then okay. So this is just just damage. I just put in all damage stuff. So we'll kill POW first because we really can't afford for him to go off on us. I think with this Datacron we should be able to kill him in one shot right at the start. Right? Nope. Oh dear. That was a lot of damage. And we're just going to have to go for Radis because whatever we were going to do to POW. Okay, I don't get it. Radis is gaining back life at an incredible rate. I did not see that on the Datacron. Well, I guess it's just from all the extra they get at the start. $94 on his stacks already. I guess this is a Galactic Legend level team now. Wow. Oh boy. Couldn't kill POW, couldn't kill Radis. All right. We'll go up top, play around with Jabba. I mean, basically, we have to work our way through a full clear at this point and hope that he gets stuck on our Leia. That's literally like the only chance we have to win this now. Okay, I think this one's better. Nope, that's not the one we want. Where's the, there it is, Asajj one. Okay, let's see if we can get a cheap victory on Jabba here. Not looking like your day this time on GAC. I really have the Datacron problem. You know, it's the Datacrons change the game, and people who have Marin's in good shape. You know, people who have the resources to get those Datacrons in their account are just way ahead of me. And these Datacron defense teams, I keep running into them, you know, and it's kind of the same thing over and over again. I just don't, knowingly, okay, this is not like I accidentally don't apply the resources. I very intentionally am not going crazy on Datacrons. I do want to do a better job with my Datacrons in Conquest. So I've been looking for other ways to kind of optimize how I'm getting and how many Datacrons I'm using. So I'm working on it, but for the people that just grab resources and like you said, have, what'd you say, 36 level 9 Datacrons, I'm not going to compete with that person ever. I'm not willing to put that many resources into it. Let's just put it on auto basic. And then see if Jabba's got what it takes to kill my other Night Sisters. If he does, then I'm good. I'm happy. If he doesn't, then we'll come in and clean it up with troopers or something else. Rancor. Alright. Come on, Jabba. You gotta do more damage, buddy. People having their Jabbas with no potency? Come on. Come on. Put more potency on your Jabbas, y'all. This landing one bomb on... You know what? I may need to go look at my modding on Talzin and just, like, intentionally make sure that these characters don't have tenacity. Because this is... there's been several combats now where, like, Jabba's not landing any bombs on Talzin. I wonder if I've just, like, got some mods that have extra tenacity on them somewhere. Datacrons have made the game unlikable at times. So there's two different ways to play the game, right? And I've really had to come to terms with that, which is A, you know, be competitive, play to win, or B, just chill out, you know, relax, sit back, enjoy the game. Whatever you get, but don't go too crazy with it. Okay. Minute 30 left. We're down to just Marin with a minute 30 left. Is that going to be enough time? She's doing 102 damage. Look at this. Resisted. Yeah. And see, if I was into that kind of stuff, like for this Datacron, I could go in and just try to re-roll, what would I need, special damage or resistance penetration or whatever I would need to optimize Marin's stats. But, you know, we've got a level 9 Datacron, and I just put it on the Night Sisters, and that's good enough. But if I really wanted to win this matchup, then I should really optimize the way she's doing damage here at the end. 32 seconds. We're almost through protection. Once we get to health, it should go a little quicker. 26 seconds left. It's not going to be enough time. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's close. Pretty close. Yeah, he's getting that little bit of recovery here. Resist the debuff, they recover. That's enough to keep him going forever. All right, though. I mean, we'll take it. Similarly, let's okay, let's just get through the bottom. So we need a GL here. Probably use Sith Eternal, I think. He seems the most likely suited to surviving mass damage. Massive damage is not a percent health effect, right? So we can't leverage it. Doesn't we can't resist that with like a Galactic Legend or a Kylo Unmasked or something. Okay. So Phoenix, what's the chances that we can beat this Phoenix team with some Jedi? I'm not giving myself good chances here. I've underestimated all of his teams so far. But let's try a good Jedi team here. Throw in some good characters. We'll take in Bastila. And then we'll take in Bendo as our last. Just in case things get wacky. We've got a Jedi Stun Crown in here. Oh, we could put Eth Koth in here. Galactic Republic Jedi allies gain stuff. Okay, we could use Shakti in here. Let's kick out Bastila and use Shakti. And a Shakti Datacron. All right, in we go. You can try Phoenix on Radis. Do you think Phoenix on Radis is going to work? Okay. We just got devastated. So let's do this. And let's do this. And who is it that we really want to get out of here? I think Chopper's got to go, right? Chopper's passive is going to be way too much. Wow. Wow. Absolutely destroying my Luke. Savior's already been popped. So Revan's going to go down. Good grief. Stunned. And then instantly they're not stunned. Tenacity up from all enemies, reduce their tenacity. They could not have gotten an extra turn in that way. Right? Boy, I don't know. Oof. Let's clean up Cal here. Oh, man. How are they hitting that hard? That is crazy. Defeated by Datacrons. So they've got a Relic 8 Zeb. And that Relic 8 Zeb was like one-shotting my characters. So what they've done, they've put these Phoenix to Relic 8 for the mission in territory battles, right? So if you go in here to this zone, I believe, yeah, you need 5 Relic 8 Phoenix for this mission. So he's taking his Phoenix to Relic 8 to do this Lothal mission. And I have never seen that much damage out of a Phoenix team. Yeah, so what do I do? Dropped every battle so far. 4 battles fought, 0 victories. Alright, let's try this one. This is where we discover that there's something about this team that doesn't work if they're Relic 9. I don't know. Where's the big defense one? This is good, 89% defense. This is the Datacron we use for Bane. Banacron. The rule of 2. Let's get in there and use 2 to make it -1. Okay, we got a couple of them. I mean, Bane is so overpowered. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I like using Bane for stuff, but at the same time, I feel like one character, 2-shotting 2 Relic 9 characters also just doesn't feel quite right. Let's do this. Pew, pew, pew. Let's kill Padme if we can. Get her out of here. There's somebody who does, like, funny videos. Natalie Portman did a movie where she played, like, a sex worker of some kind, I think. And this guy, like, clips together funny stuff where he's like when she calls on the communicator or whatever, and Padme's image comes up, and it's her from the other movie instead, and it's titled like Padme makes a call at the wrong time or something. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but it's pretty hilarious. Makes me laugh. She like comes up on a bathrobe and okay, Bokatman Mandalore, another team that requires a lot of damage to kill. Let's try Remnant. I don't even know if Remnant works here, but you guys understand the reason why we're going to try Remnant here, don't you? For anybody who doesn't understand, this is like the real deal. This is straight out of the Mandalorian. We got Mandalorians versus Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, and I just got to know for myself how this turns out. Here is always the first choice. She has the ability to save the others too easy. That is true. All right. Shall we drain turn meter here? Because that's what Gideon does, right? Okay. Working as intended. And then we'll just start spamming this Daze ability. Okay, get off my scout. Okay. This gets recovery, right? Yeah, okay. Talk about recovery. Look at their team. You know, I tried to do stuff, and they're all instantly back to full health. All right, we've got some damage immunity onto them now, though, so we're in dangerous territory for that. Oh, get some armor shreds. Come on. Okay. Bang. Pretty sad. Come on. Get this Bo-Katan out of here. Alright. Try to get a little taunt going on. Area of effect. Recovery. So much recovery. They're going to get my tank out of here, and once that happens, we're going to be sad pandas. Alright, I'll just keep spamming this because it does pretty good, I hear. Alright, let's get the healing immunity off of him. There goes the tank, as predicted. Let's go. Get this Bokatman out of here. Come on. Okay. This is nonsense. The good guys are not supposed to win this matchup. I don't want to hear it. Get the armor out of here. Just got to put it in auto because at this point we're running out of time. 2 recovery teams fighting each other. We just got to get the healing immunity on Bokatman. Oh, come on. She wins. The good guys aren't supposed to win this matchup. I don't accept that. I do not accept. The recovery out of this team is crazy. I had Bokatman almost dead like 6 times. And she just comes back over and over and over again. Okay. Too good. Too good. Everything he's got on defense is too good. Let's try the triumvirate here. I'm just experimenting at this point because I've lost the GAC. I don't think there's any way for me to reel this one back in. But yeah, we could probably do this. And I don't think there's even a need to put in another character. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Rogue One doesn't usually get a turn in that matchup for me. Don't know how much that changes with the Datacron though. I'm only in Carbonite 2, so teams are easy to fight against. Alright, let's do this. And get after Malicos. I guess Malicos is actually like the least of our worries, right? We'll isolate over here. I say that because we're just going to insta-kill Malicos. I don't think we can do anything to Malicos until we get the insta-kill. We got the taunt out of the way with the isolate. ISO latte. Okay. Now we should be able to just kill him, right? Or is he immune? Is he somehow immune to being insta-killed? I don't think so, right? Yeah, okay. And we're probably stuck doing that for everybody, so I'm just going to put it on auto because we may have to get several insta-kills here with our Nihilus. Okay. There goes our Savage. We'll take out I guess I probably should have taken out Fulcrum. She's probably more damage dealing No, I think Seer Junda's got to be it, right? Because if we want to have a chance of killing any of these other guys, like, manually, we can't have all that recovery nonsense. Okay. All right, and then we'll take out Fulcrum. Auto. Oh, no. I put it on auto and instantly it isolates the wrong target. Yeah, we got it anyway. That's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. All right, so, you know, something went to our favor. That's good. He's Jedi. Do they just have too much damage? I would love to Wampa this just for funsies. But I think maybe they have too much damage. Use my own Phoenix against the Radis team, you said? We could try Phoenix here. Probably do this version of the team. Probably Bridger. We're stuck on the tank though, right? We don't have a lot of ways to get around the tank. But if we can get up and running, we should be able to take like 1 billion turns. Where's that one that, there it is, special, when they use special ability, they gain turn meter. So how fast is this Radish? 330. I think our Rex is faster than that with the speed boost, right? 304. .25 speed there, an additional 25 speed there, so he's faster. All right, here we go. Nope. Whatever it is, they're faster. Okay. Do this. Do we want to get POW done first or what? If they ever do take a turn, wow. This is they heal. Look at this. Armor shred. Okay, come on. Bombs away. Auto, and we just got to hope that enough armor shreds will come through that we can eventually kill him like in one hit. I think we're going to need like 4 armor shreds. Once we get POW out of here, that will disable part of the Datacron anyway. Okay. All right, two armor shreds up. That's it. We can afford some basics here for a second because they have no turn meter. All right, all right, all right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some basics when they don't have any turn meter. And then we'll get turn meter for ourselves again. Do a couple basics. Do a special again. Make sure we've got plenty of turn meter. And then we'll do a couple basics. Nah. It's not working. Not working. Same thing here. We just need to get some armor shreds down. All right, basic, basic, basic. And now we gotta, oh, come on. We gotta get their turn meter out of here again. Get the staggers off. Okay. All right. Getting there. Basic, 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 go. Basic, basic, auto basic. All right. Not quite enough time to get through K2, but otherwise, managed to get it. Oh boy. Clean up on aisle 6. Phoenix. Let's see. Is there a way that we can get this to work? I wonder. What if we use the zombie trick? Daka's gone though, so without Daka, the zombie trick isn't that great. Do we have another tank that we could put in here? We don't really. Wat Tambor, let's put in a couple more Sith. Waste some time. And we'll get a good Datacron. What's the best Datacron we've got for this? Armor penetration, crit damage. We're looking for just durability. Health, protection. Look at this. Defense and tenacity. Maybe that's a good. Yeah, let's try that. Defense and tenacity. Let's go. All right, and then who are we gonna cross-link here? I think it's gonna end up being Rex and Zeb. Zeb was doing ridiculous amounts of damage, so let's try to calm him down a little bit. Okay, if I ever get a turn, we can pretty much instantly go into the alt. Good. Bang. Well, at least Phoenix can't beat Galactic Legends at the moment, so that's something. All right. Even just cleaning up this ETH Koth, I think, is no joke. Yoda's doing tons of damage. Let's try the Mandalorians. I'm confident that he'll have Phoenix in the back wall and will regret this decision. But, you know, best you can with what you got. Let's see if we can get these guys in before they all get killed. Yoda's doing a pretty good job trying to do the killy bits. Let's get him out of here. Come on, guys. All right. Recharge. Oh, man. Okay. All right, Kiadi Mundi. Think I've got you now, though, buddy. The stun's coming out of this guy. All right. Go back to 3 stacks. And then next time we get a turn, should be over for ETH Koth. Galaxy-wide threat these days. All right, now we got to clean up this K2SO. What do we got to clean up a K2SO? Ewoks. I mean, we just need a team to get through to the back wall. Let's try to pick a team that we wouldn't otherwise use against a lone K2SO with no support. If he can live through this, more power to him. He's going to live through it. The recovery is too much. No, the recoveries, the attacks out of turn are what kills us. All right, we'll just do basics here. Wow. All right, sit back and relax and see how long it takes. You know what? If he's got the Zeta on this guy, he's actually gaining 1% protection every time he does anything. And Nisa has a reaction. She has the retaliate. So as soon as he attacks Nisa and she attacks him back out of turn, he's back to full life. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One character can just live forever. Even Wampa, if Wampa goes in there, we probably lose with Wampa, right? Let's do Padme and some Galactic Republic garbage. Let's see. So, step 1, get courage stacks. Step 2, profit. Let's go. Step 1, get courage stacks. Step 2, profit. All right. Oh, man. Maybe you should have brought low grade to stop the counters. Hey, I called that Zori Bliss team back here. All right. Let's gas these Night Sisters. Look for some protection. 10% protection, crit damage, sure, why not? Just take this garbage in. In this way, we don't have to worry about okay. We don't have to worry about revives, right? Dead Night Sisters are dead. 4 good against the guest team. So Daka and Marin can wave their arms in frustration all they like, to no avail. All right. Form up. Daka next, maybe? Daka, Daka, Daka. Get the taunt off over here. Get back on Daka. Get some armor shreds. Let's go. The stuns are for real. Okay, back on Daka. Yeet. Oh, they sat me down. Plagues are kicking in. Banners are going in the dumpster. All these little ticks on my health. Killing my banners. Alright. Gas is angry. Get rid of that taunt. Get rid of this Asajj. This is ridiculous. How hard can it be to kill some Night Sisters with a freaking nearly galactic legend character? Gas be like struggling to kill some Night Sisters right now. Alright, we're going to get an execute. Use that on Marin. This is not Marin 7, guys. It's definitely Marin 8. Okay. Sit down again against the zombie. It's all too much for me, guys. Alright. Made it through, though. Night Sisters with a Kron is nasty. Alright, so we've got Rey and Zori back there. Let's clean up Jabba. So we've still got 3 Galactic Legends, huh? Well, maybe we will get this cleared after all. If we do JMK here, we just got to kill one of these teams with something that's not a Galactic Legend. If I take troopers in here, Dash goes... How fast is Dash here? 328. And I think I'm 368 on my Piet. But I probably need to use them to clean up Jabba. So this, we may actually need to use bounty hunters here. So GL. Probably need a GL against the Zori team because I've used up so much of my good stuff. I've got bounty hunters left. I've got Imperial troopers left. I've got Grievous, but it's pretty bad. I've got like a Sonastaros team. That's not that great. Got the start of a Bokat team. So what if I used bounty hunters here? Bounty hunters are probably better right here though. All right, let's try to get this with bounty hunters and see if that's going to be success. So I pretty much have to get to the alt and execute Vandor Chewbacca first. Cleanse here. You know, we might be able to put Fennec lead and cleanse after he goes. I don't know, Bosk lead is more reliable though. And we need really high durability here because otherwise, or tenacity. If we had a ton of tenacity, that might also be interesting. Tenacity, health steal, crit damage. Resistance penetration. Armor pen, health steal. Defense, crit avoidance. Potency. Protection, defense. Kind of like this better. Alright. Let's see if we can get an insta-kill on Vandor. Actually, we could insta-kill Nest, right? Wow. Enfys Nest could just take 11 turns in a row, too. I mean, I guess that's something that could happen. She gains 25% critical damage until the end of the counter. Whenever she uses a special ability, she attacks again. Whenever she attacks out of turn, she exposes an enemy. At the start of her turn, whenever an attacker critically hits, they attack again. I don't know. She made an awful lot of attacks in a row. Or does that just chain? Once per turn. Yeah, once per turn. What was the mechanic that was giving her free turns? Because she took a lot of turns. Okay, I don't even know how to deal with this, honestly. SLKR. Yeah, he cleared me. Yeah, it's done. It's over. All I'm fighting for now is pride. All right. Let's do Imperial Troopers here. Just practice. Datacron, Dark Trooper Cron. Let's go. Can you do a Wat battle to show everyone in guild how to complete after your GAC, please? Sure. We can do a Wat battle. Although on my Lex account, I am not fully, like, 100% confident of a win. But I can do it. Sure thing. Get some turn meter. There's a nice big punch from the Dark Trooper. Another nice big punch from the Dark Trooper. Come on, buddy. Just keep going. Get in there. Mix it up. Yeah. All right. Snowtrooper stole the kill on that. I think that's like some kind of poetic justice. So Nest went so early. I don't understand what's giving her turn meter. That's the thing. I don't understand what's giving her turn meter. Because I don't have any problem. I've got a couple teams that I could try here. But the teams that I could try, if Nest goes first like that and just cuts the team in half, there's nothing I can do. But as long as I can go first, I mean, let's try it because we're not gonna it doesn't matter if it works or not, right? Doesn't matter if it works or not. Because there's not a different team that we're going to use it against. All right. Now, I don't think we're near fast enough on him. 319, and then Vader, I don't think Vader's fast enough either, is he? 250 and 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8 is 56. Nobody on this team is fast enough. Well, dang. All right, well, let's... What could we possibly use against Zori Bliss? That's the question. What could we possibly use against Zori? We could do a fast Grievous team and see if somehow we can go fast enough to get something done here. Where's BB-8? I don't have BB-8 on defense, do I? I must have. Well, so much for that idea. So much for that idea. Trying to think if there's anything at all, because like I can get through the teams. I can get through the other teams with my Galactic Legends, I think. But then one team I'm gonna have to fight with a non-GL. And I just don't see anything that I have in a non-Galactic Legend team that's going to work here. Let's look at Scoundrels and see what we've got. No, that's not going to work. Beskar Mando? What other Mandalorians do we have left? We still got Gear 12 Armorer. We don't have Paz done yet. We gotta have somebody we can throw in here. There's no Ufus here, right? So we don't have any synergy with like Sir Junda or something. Let's see. Getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. Is there anybody? You know what? I'm going to throw in Eathcoth. Nope. That doesn't work either. Just some random character in here, I guess, then. Alright, let's go. Consider Great Mothers low stars. Great Mothers at low stars, huh? Okay. We might get a turn someday. All right. Let's do some whistling birds here. We'll never get to the whistling birds, but... Oh, yeah, we did. We got 8. 8 stacks. Yeah, if we could have got a lot of stacks, maybe that would have been something. Yep. I got nothing, guys. One team short. One team short. Great Mothers at low stars. For this battle, let's look at Night Sisters. I haven't invested in them yet. Wow, we do have 4 other Night Sisters. Interesting. I don't have any of the Zetas or any of the stuff up for the sisters, though. Let's see. Looks like Zombies in the lead. That's hilarious. Oof. Night Sister insta-death. Great Mom insta-death. I could make a team out of it, though. I'll look into that. Make myself a note. Maybe I could put some Zetas and whatnot on there. And see if I can get them to work at low stars. Talzin Night Sisters. We used Talzin already with Jabba do Hutt. That's our Jabba counter. But you know, maybe the Jabba counter doesn't really need DACA. So we could put in Mother Talzin, Marin, and then Trash. And then we could take DACA and Asajj with this team and try to make it work. That could be a thing. Could be a thing that we do. What are the chances that his characters are just slow? He's got really good mods, but he doesn't have Hero Finn here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw in Mara Jade, and we're just going to wing it. I'm going to pray that it's good enough. All right, here we go. If we get a turn, we might have a chance. Ooh, Thrawn down. Boom, instantly. 7 turns from them. No problem. Okay. Let's finish up the battles that we can and be done with it. Koth was nonsense, though. Holy cow. Put this on Rey. Try to get her damage immunity popped as soon as we can. I'm going to slow roll the reset. Okay. He doesn't have the immunity, right? Get him out of here. Get that nonsense out of here. I'll just take some assists back here. Get his damage immunity popped as well. Okay. For the low price of 1. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we're low enough on Rey to make it work. And we have to do the ult before she does her ult because... Oh, never mind. Okay. Get Holdo out. Just kill Ben every time. Every time Kenobi takes a turn, Ben comes back and Kenobi's like, nope. Nope. Is there anybody else here who thinks that the Kylo Ren story is absolutely ridiculous? A Luke Skywalker who redeemed successfully the most evil person in the entire galaxy, then turns around and tries to kill one of his own students. Does anybody else find that completely and utter nonsense? Nonsense, I tell you. First Order. It's possible I'll lose this matchup too. All right, let's get in here and see if we can get this done. If any of these characters can actually be stunned. There's so much stuff in the game now that's like, okay, we'll ability block them. We'll train ability blocks. No, can't ability block things anymore. All right, fine. If we can't ability block them, then let's stun them. No, can't stun things. Can't ability block things. Everything's immune to healing immunity as well. So these tricks that you use to kill things, no. Don't be silly. Get off me with that nonsense. Okay, SLKR coming in for the big ult here. Come on, buddy. stomp it on in there. You can't even see the health bars move. Galactic Legend Ultimate. That'll move a health bar, right? No. No. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Okay. Kill everybody but my GL. And that way, if I don't manage to get right back into the ult right away, we'll reset here. See if we can heal some, maybe. Okay. No problem for Bokatman. We better go into the ult right away again, because I feel like if I don't, we're just going to be past tense. Yep, SLKR is going to lose here. We are not going to win this. Yep. Nice. Okay. Let's Datacron for stuns. Whenever Jedi allies stun an enemy. There we go, there's the stun. I'll take that. Vandor Chewbacca. Get the taunt out of here. Okay. Oof. Bastila down instantly. Nest going crazy. Get some foresight so it'll work against somebody other than Nest. Okay, I guess we just gotta kill this. Now let's see if we can get Nest. True damage, right? Okay. Well, maybe we're in luck here. Maybe we can actually kill a Dash Rendar team with a Galactic Legend. It's a stretch of the imagination, but all right. Done. Oof. Brutal. Brutal. I don't have time to mess around with that if we're going to do an example of the BGs. Sometimes when I change screens like that, it freezes up for a second. I have a external hard drive on my PC, and for some reason, if the external hard drive isn't engaged and it decides that it needs to access that external hard drive for any reason, like everything just freezes up for a minute until that spins up and gets going. Whatever it's looking for, it's paralyzed until it clears. Okay, Wat Tambor. He always was sure that Vader could be redeemed, but he had a scary dream about Ben. I still don't buy it. I still don't buy it because there are certain people who have a type of ethics that defines their character. And I don't see... He refused multiple times to kill Vader. When he was in the tunnel, he didn't fall prey to the dark side. When Vader confronted him, he didn't fall prey to the dark side. And the idea that he's going to kill Ben Solo is, to me, strictly falling for something that he never fell for. He was like literally the only person in the galaxy strong enough with enough willpower to resist that. And then he tries to kill Ben. Ridiculous. Okay, so when you're doing this, the order of your characters matters. Okay? So the first thing you want Sun Fac to go on a basic. Dispel all buffs. So if we're assisting, the sequence will go roughly in the sequence of the placement here. So if Spy takes a turn as the Geos assist, it will happen in this order. So he will take the buffs off. He will put tenacity down onto them, and Poggle will then apply, or at least has an 80% chance to inflict ability block. Okay. So that's what we want. We want that sequence of strip buffs, apply tenacity down, apply ability block. And that's what we're going to use to try to get through this Wat Tambor mission. Okay. These guys back here do area effect damage. If you read their skills, we can't see the skills right now until we clear this taunt. Okay, so let's resummon our brute. Now you see we got the tenacity down in the ability block. These guys have this ability that does physical damage to all enemies. You got to watch characters that do physical damage to all enemies, and you got to try to get them ability blocked. So there we go. Ability block 1. Use Spy's third special, ability block 2. So now when they go, they're only going to be able to do a basic. Alright, ability block there. I do this a little differently. I know some people just beeline for a kill, but I sort of take my time and try to get the ability blocks onto everybody. So I didn't pass it over to the right screen because it was messed up for me. But these guys here, this is the damage all. So these are the guys that you have to get the ability blocks on. And as long as they've got ability block on, they can't do the area of effect. As soon as they take a turn and get rid of that, then you got to get over there and try to put the ability block back onto the character. I wish this was like the newer stuff where you could back out and start over. This guy lost ability block, so we're going to put it back on. This guy doesn't have ability block, so we're going to put it back on. This guy is a kill right here. But if we kill him, we just got to make sure we get the ability block back over here. There we go. He took a turn, so we'll ability block him. And again, I've seen other people say just beeline for these characters. But man, if the ability blocks don't land, your geos melt in a hurry. There's another character later on in this mission that will do a very nasty area of effect. The guy that throws the bombs, I can't remember what his name is right off the top of my head. Demolitions guy of some kind. And then save the big ability, the cannon that we can do. Spy will be the one that we want to apply that cannon with. So when you see this, don't use the Hailfire tank on a different character. Use it on your spy. All right, this guy again, deal physical damage to all enemies with a 70% chance. Now we're gonna hit him. He's gonna retaliate. We don't really want to take a bunch of these counterattacks, but we've got to get that ability block on him. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this ability with Spy. Then we're going to do this ability with Spy next time he gets a turn. And those debuffs will get me another turn. And then maybe we could just get the medic out of here right away. That's good. Got an expose over here that we can take advantage of. Deal special damage to target. We can ability block him anyway. Or not. Alright. Let's get the ability block back over here again. And now that he's below 100%, he actually can't counterattack us. So we're just going to take him all the way down. And there we go. Echo. Hey Dale, good luck today. My rival left JMK and Galactic Legend guarding the north. Gonna try to JML his JMK with a Plocron. JML versus JMK. That can be a pretty rough matchup. So again, we're just gonna ability block these guys. Keep him in shock T, ability blocked. We don't need to heal up right now. It's close. If I was just a little more damaged, I'd probably take the heal. And the reason I take a heal kind of like prematurely before anybody's dead, I can top off. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You can top off while you're still in this map and then do a bunch of basics, and by the time we get to the next one, we'll basically be recharged. Or partially recharged. So put some health back on the team. And then we'll kind of work our way through this slowly. Shock T. Counterattacking monster. Get her out of here. Alright, same thing here. We're just going to do basics. Just going to waste time so that we have all of our cooldowns up. Ready for phase 3. Alright. 3 of 4. Alright, this guy we got to watch for. This guy has armor shred. Expose all enemies. And Mace is just a brute. Okay, so let's block there. Resisted. Everybody resisted everything. Okay. And then let's start working on Mace, because really, we got to get Mace out of here. I'm going to just try to do damage to him. Let's get his turn meter gone. So Mace has the shatter point, And when he puts it on your character, the next time he attacks that character, it's an insta-kill. So if you let Mace mark your tank and then instantly kill him, it can really go badly. If he can do that twice in a row, you will probably lose, or at least not be successful in phase 4 of the mission. All right, let's just keep him ability blocked every time he takes a turn. Now we can do some exposes, try to kill Mace again. Unsuccessful. We've almost got him. And then once he's down, we also have to be careful about the medic. The medic can bring him back to life. So if we get him killed and then the medic doesn't get properly ability blocked, that's also potentially a lose condition. We get him out of here. We got to get this guy ability blocked before we kill Mace. All right, ability block back on him. All right. Get Mace out of here. Good. Ability block here. And then we'll go back over here. And I think just a basic is enough. And then that's pretty much it. We don't even have to heal on this board. We've got plenty of life. And we'll just do basics. Keep our cooldowns going. All right, and in the final board, there's a version of the board where there's a guy named Pons. And if Pons is in there, that's kind of your loss condition. Like if we have to fight against Pons, it's brutal. It's hard to kill with Geos. All right, so this guy back here, Arc Trooper, he has a massive area of effect. This guy has area of effect, this guy has area of effect. So 3 of them. And we want to stay away from her. We don't want to trigger any of our own area effects because we don't want the counterattacks. So like this skill, we are not going to use that until we get things under control. The spy will have to use an area of effect, but that's okay. Oh, we didn't get him ability blocked. Okay. Also haven't got him ability blocked yet. And we never will. Poggle's dead. We're done. As soon as this guy goes, he's going to do an area of effect, and we will lose this matchup. Poggle didn't do his job. So that's it. We'll try to ride it out, but with no Poggle, I don't see that happening. Yeah, just missed the ability block on this guy on that opening sequence, and that's it. Loss for the combat. All right. No Wat shard for me. Unfortunate. JQ says, I really dislike the Galactic Leia event. Her abilities are pretty much useless. They never make a difference in any of the fights. What's the Leia event ability again? I don't remember exactly what that ability is. I don't remember having any issues with Leia. There was like one, like the first, is it the first one or the third one? There's one battle for Leia that was hard, and I ended up dropping like two of the battles. But once I got past that, I mean, it was smooth sailing. So there was just one sticky point. For me, at least. Oh, no, the abilities in these events. Ah, okay, I got you. There are some where the abilities are helpful, but not a lot, not a ton. Not a ton. I'm going to go in here for a second and look at something. So, if we look at this, okay, the Hailfire tank ability, level 3, 20% damage in all enemies, defense down, offense down, tenacity down. This buff is a lot better if you have all 3 levels of it. So that 3rd level giving tenacity down, offense down, defense down, if I could have done that on the first turn with Spy, it would have helped a lot. But only getting 4 out of 6 of these, and we just don't have enough characters, you know. We need more people with Bastila Fallens for sure. Darth Revens. So we need 1, 2, 3 Bastila Fallens at least. I'll get another Grievous here soon, a B1 soon. Those I'll be able to help the guild with soon. But yeah, this is why the ability isn't great. And then if we look here, where do we see? Yeah, so this influences the Wat Tambor cell as well. And it would give us 10% critical chance damage over time whenever we critically hit an enemy, and then 15% critical chance and critical damage, and 10% turn meter whenever we critically hit an enemy. So again, if is this only droids? Metal Mayhem. All droids have 10% critical chance. Now I think this applies to your whole army, right? Maybe it's only droids. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, being able to fill out the platoons helps a lot with this too. This Wat battle is tougher than it needs to be because we can't fill the platoons yet. But it's okay. I mean, we're a starter guild. We've got to build into it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or that the guild's doing something wrong, just to be clear. I'm just saying that is a reason why that Wat battle is harder than it needs to be. We'll get there eventually. We will. Okay. Grand Arena. Thanks for showing tactics to everyone. I got my Wat the old-fashioned way. I bought him. That's the new-fashioned way. That's not the old-fashioned way. We got a Desert Comber. Anybody who's seen Spaceballs, the Desert Combing is pretty hilarious. 2 million in ships, 3 million in characters, 5 million overall. Galactic War Battles won 13,000, so that's 3 years old. Let's take a look at the defenses here. We've got a First Order team. We've got a Jyn Erso-led Rogue One team. Down here we have First Order and Phoenix. Okay. This team is probably the hardest. This team's probably the hardest. CLS can be a problem here. So I've beat this with the Dash Rendar version of the team. So what do we have? The clone trick won't work here for sure. Wampa won't work here because of the stuns. So we could dash Han, Chewie, and the rest of the crew. Or we could Qui-Gon Jinn, I guess. Though that seems a bit hopeful. Let's try Dash Han Chewie. I'm going to save the droids for a different team. And he gives scoundrel allies stuff. So we could put Boosh in here as well. And is there anybody else that we could put in here that would help this team? I suppose we could use our Bosk. Okay. All right, let's get in here and see if we can get this done. Let's get this red trooper out of here. All right, success on that front. Get a taunt up and running. Remove their buffs for now. Get back here. Sure, let's see if we can blow this guy up. All right, good. Let's try for a big hit here. Okay, that's enough. Okay, take a hit there. Oh, ow. Yikes. Okay. Counterattack coming in. Out, out, out. Make it stop. Stun. Try to get our feet under us again. I shouldn't have brought Boosh because that had the potential to actually help their team. Okay. So that leaves us with CLS, Chupio, and 3PO for a different team if we need it. Imperial troopers can't work here. Hux with a Zeta prevents them from gaining turn meter, which means that if I did try the troopers here, that would be a fail. So let's not fail. Let's bring in this team instead and see if we can get Anakin to go crazy here. Okay, jump in, share some buffs. I don't even have the Zeta on that yet, so we don't even give everybody foresight. They didn't take somebody down below half, so since that's the case, we don't want to use the big overhand swing. There we go. Now we'll take it. Oof. That was surprisingly less damage than I'd hoped for. Can't get Hux out of here. All right. Get it done. Get rid of the foresight. And then we'll get 5 sight. 5 sight better than foresight. You know what I mean. Hit. Shatterpoint. Let's go. They don't target Qui-Gon Jinn because, I don't know. I don't know why not. But it's good for us. Luckily. Keep Qui-Gon Jinn alive. Okay. Phoenix. Solo Vader. Let's go. A Relic Vader better be able to take out these Phoenix. If not, going to be a sad panda. Alright. 1 kill. 2 kill. 3 kill. Yeah. Go Vader. Come on. Yeet. 69, dude. Nice. Okay, let's see the back wall here. Got some booty hunters. I don't see anything threatening there, so let's take a Whomper. And whomp some bounty hunters. Whomp. If there was a Mando here, we couldn't do it because if we take too long to kill the bounty hunters and Mandalorian gets a turn with his insta-kill, we can lose this in a hurry. So, but with no Mandalorian, that gives us permission. Even with Dengar, we're not too scared. Not too afraid of Dengar. I ain't afraid of no Dengar. Damage over times will do him in. Alright, and then that CLS 3PO Chupio that I talked about should work here. Let's get rid of buffs over here. And we'll do damage. And I guess we're stuck just counterattacking and waiting. We'll take him out. Get rid of the buffs. Stay on Chirrut. Die. I shouldn't say die, right? It's holo tables. It's chillo tables. Nobody actually dies in the making of this fun. It's all make-believe. All right. Now we're going to take our Chimera in here, and our fleet is just, what ships do we have relict? These ones. Let's go. That's how my fleet works. JQ says not cam nor watt nor probe I got from shards. I had a tab. I had a tab at Tashi Station. Running a tab. Put it on my tab, boys. All right. Get some damage done here. Ahsoka's ship, when I use it, doesn't seem to be that damaging. When the enemies use it, Ahsoka's ship like one-shots Bosk. So, try to kill her unsuccessfully. Now we gotta deal with this nonsense. Okay. Let's bring in a Slave 1. I really want Ahsoka gone. I got my wish. Alright. No counterattacks against the capital ship, unfortunately. Okay. Now we got to kill a little phantom back here. Take them off the holo table. More reinforcements. My team is shockingly bad at killing things. For having 4 relic ships on the field, not doing much damage. Anakin got the job done, though. Pulled out all the stops. Ooh, we beat my Radis team. Alright, well, he'll probably run me over. We just got to hope that I got enough banners. We get a solo Wampa and a solo Vader. Oh, he won't beat my Profundity. That's going to be a showstopper for him. I don't see anything in his fleet that's going to beat that. Not likely, at least. All right. So with that in mind, we should have a win. We should have a win on Lex this time. Should have a victory. All right, y'all. Anything else? Any questions from the chat? Anything people want to know, talk about, think about, hear about before I take off? Got some root beer. Very slightly root beer flavored water. All right, well, I don't see any questions coming in. So we're going to wrap it up there. I wish I could have given that Wat run a success, but, well, I talked about how those AoE characters, if you can't ability block them, it goes badly, and that's exactly what happened. So that's how we got to play it. We got to ability block those guys with the area of effects so that they can't one-shot half the GO team in one hit like that guy did. But all right, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you guys. And girls, if any girls are watching, love you too. I think there's a statistic that something like 3% of Swgoh players are women. I haven't seen the statistic recently, but there's like a very low number of female players. So I typically say guys because I just assume that like most people playing the game are guys, but I got to be more politically correct about that. Anyway, I'll talk to you all later. Thank you all for coming out. Please remember, hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel to see when I'm online in the future. Use the notification bell, tells you when I'm doing these live streams. And check out my RPG channel. If anybody wants to help me out as a person, I would appreciate it if you could go to the links that I've got in the video descriptions and just click on my RPG videos. Give them like 30 seconds to a minute of watch time. Give them a like. Put a comment in there, even if it's just a comment like, "Hi DL, I stopped by," you know, anything. All that stuff helps get more push behind the algorithm. It'll help more people see my stuff, and it'll help that channel, you know, do something. So I would appreciate it if you guys could help me out with that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next Holocron.